Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Yo Mama's Nuggets, but you can call me Nuggets. We're back playing some Minecraft with the Simple Life 2 mod pack on the Simpletons official server. Make sure you check out their links in the description along with the link to the mod pack, my VidMe, and Patreon. Also, click the like button if you enjoy the video and subscribe if you're new.
Alright guys, so what are we going to work on today? We're going to put our armor back on so that way we can fly like ghosts. No. Today, we are going to get our auto BLT thing going. Let me show you everything that I worked on in the live stream the other day. I've also done a little bit more work off of camera. We have our baconificator, pigifier, slaughterhouse of tastiness. If we turn it on here, what? If we turn it on there, nothing happens. All right, so stuff happened. So we got our pig slaughter thingy here. So you can see the pigs will get shoved over in that corner and wrecked. I made this obelisk to gain the levels because pigs give off XP. We got this thing here gathering all their wonderfulness. Now I have it set up so that this is going into an auto smelter, which is automatically cooking the pork chops and pushing them up here to this dimensional transceiver, which sends it back up to our system. This is a lot more complicated than it needs to be. I don't need these chests. I just put them there for a buffer, and I just kind of got lazy and threw gold chests there. These are immersive engineering garden cloches. So right now we have cacti. We've got some wheat. We've got lettuce. We're running quartz enriched iron. We got vibrant alloy going. There's energetic alloy. Tomatoes. I believe steel. Another quartz. Silicon. Yeah. We had tomatoes. We got rid of the tomatoes. That's another quartz. What's this one? Doesn't need to be that. That's what it is. All right. So all that stuff was running for a while. They were all pumping out, going into this box and upstairs into our system also. So I have to eventually make a filter to get rid of all the seeds so that we don't get seeds in our system anymore. But as you can see here, the top four things that we have are lettuce, pork chops, tomatoes, and wheat. So next step is auto crafting. I also want to make a bunch of other things for auto crafting as well, because I'm tired of making stuff. Not that, not that, that. All right. So in order to make, as I learned on stream, in order to make bread, what we've got to do is run wheat through a sag mill to turn into flour, and then we've got to put flour in a crafting thing with our other neat thing that we found, which is here it is, the infinite water bucket, which is awesome, and a mixing bowl, I believe. Yep, and then you get dough. So we have to auto craft that into dough, and then we need to auto cook the dough in this to make the bread. And then after we make the bread, we should be able, we need to make a cutting board, which I'll do right now. So we need to make a cutting board. So yeah, now we can make, what's that? Why? Oh, because we have to, then after we do that, we have to take the bread and cook it. Somehow. How do you cook the bread? How do I make toast? Oh, of course. Why? Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't it require bakeware? So then we've got to take bakeware and the bread and make toast. All the toast. We'll just keep that on us. And then we can take and craft our BLTs. And then we can live large and in charge with BLTs, which is what I want to do. Get out of your steak. No longer needed. So, that's not what I want to do. I want to do that. Alright. I would, where'd it go? Where did my thing go? Oh, I know where it's going. Forget it. We've got to do this. That. Give it back. Now, it's got to be nighttime. Yeah. So that's why our power isn't filling up. Alright, so I've crafted some stuff. Now, I'm going to show you a couple of things we need to craft. I want 2 more solderers. At refined solderer. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. So let's make 2 more of these. There we go. We're also going to need some more auto crafters. And I think I needed this. Just make some of these. And then we're going to make some more of these things. And then we're going to make a couple more of these. Oh, wait, I need machine chassis. Casing, whatever. I'm not going to make that many of them, but we'll just make them anyhow. So we'll make, I don't know. Probably won't use all that. So, anyhow. On with what we're doing. Let's move this box over there.
I'm going to get all this stuff set up, and I'll bring you guys back when it's all together.
Okay, so as I was saying, we click on this thing here. You should be able to take that, put that there. No. Take this, put this here. And that would make this there. And we should be able to make a pattern out of that. Right? 1 iron ingot. There we go. That's what I want. Okay, so this does processes of other machines. So I have to go through and I'm going to make the patterns for all 3 of these so that we have all the processors. I'm going to make the silicone and then I'm going to make patterns for that also. Just so you know, I've started making other things. We've already got iron, as you saw before. I also made the pattern for a pattern because, yeah, this is going to take forever. We're going to have a whole bunch of crafters back here and a whole bunch of other stuff. And I am impatient. So I want everything that we have to craft to be auto-craftable. And these things here only have, 3, 6, 9 slots. So we need a whole bunch of patterns. But, yeah, I also can only hold 9. So I'm glad we made a bunch of those. So I'm going to make all those patterns up, and I'll be back with you guys in a minute. All right, guys. After a long time of just figuring stuff out and having issues with MBT data and everything else, as you might not know, but it works. We've also got a lot of other things. I don't know why I have steel. Oh, yes, I do. Forget it. All right, so let me show you this monstrosity that we have back here, which I believe is working on something at the moment. But so I've got a bunch of crafters. I made an ultimate furnace, mystical agriculture, super fast. Got a sag mill here, and that's powered there. It's all hooked up with a bunch of importers. and then we've got our other crafters here. So let's see here. In this crafter, no, I've got how to make all those, how to put the essence together for these, and how to craft all of our capacitors. So I got the storage parts and capacitors there. I've got just random other things here, how to make sugar, how to make patterns. Let's go help Cowboy out. And back to the explanation. Anyhow, which really isn't that much else. You're welcome. Yeah, so I got my BLT stuff here. We got a pattern in here for flour, or to make dough, and to make bread, and then to make the BLT. Now you can see the inputs there and the outputs. I had to use the pattern encoder for that. And yeah, so some of the stuff I had to use here as well. Get rid of that. So you can see here I have it selected to display only craftables on here. So let's just take, there's nothing left in here, right? Let's get the flour out of there. You know what? We can put the flour back in there. It's fine. It'll all be wonderful. So what we're going to do first, see if we can craft stack bread. Tells you what's available to craft. To craft 60 of these, there's 4 available, so it'll start. Now it should make this up to 64. While it's doing that, it is taking, well, it's taking the flour and making it that up to there. Now it's making the dough, and now it's cooking the bread. So there we go. And 64 bread. See, we got toast here. We could craft ourselves 64 toast. That'll craft through that real quick. And 64 toast is done. Now if we want to, we can just make ourselves a stack of BLTs. Biggity bam. Check that out. We now have auto BLTs. And whenever we're getting low, get low, on our stuffs here, which, I mean, there's 100K. That's 10.4, 7.8, 6 point whatever. Yeah, we can always just turn the farms on back down there. I also have sugarcane running at the moment, which I could probably get rid of. I could probably turn you off now. Let's see, how much sugarcane do we have? 700. Yeah, we'll let it run a little while longer. So these cloches are awesome. But yeah, so that's all set up. It was a thing. Like, it just, there was patterns that weren't working. There was NBT tags that weren't working. I don't know why. I made this thing instead of the alloy smelter. I don't have any alloys in here that I need smelted, but it was getting stuck on just some stuff, and I could not tell you why. And yeah, so I didn't want to have that problem anymore, so I stopped having that problem. Let's just make this stuff all... Oh, how do you do this one? There it is. Nether quartz. I don't know why it's an eye. Just craft it all really fast. But there's a couple of them that don't make any sense to me. I don't want to make those blocks because I'll end up using that. Like silicone. Why does silicone that? I mean, that's fine because it means I can make more of it with less essence, but seems very odd. We can just make that all up too, and then we don't have to worry about silicone. Plants are awesome. Let's see what else. Clear that out of there. Do we have anything else here right now? Essence wise? Let's just type in essence. ESSESSANCE. I don't know why I started singing that. I'm sorry. I apologize to everyone's ear holes. I don't know why I have those, and I made a bunch of other things a minute ago. Alright. Cool. So, we can make all sorts of stuff now. If we need to. So we want to make some sand. We're going to make a stack of sand. Make a stack of sand. Pulling the gravel out, it's making the sand. Nice. There we go. And you can see in the crafting monitor it's going down. I think for the last thing in this episode, what we need to do is make, and sorry it's a short one, short and to the point. I didn't want to try and figure out all that stuff, which wasn't working properly on camera, because you guys don't want to see all that. Ooh, luckily enough, I have a crafting monitor. Is it in my... It is? I don't know. Let's make this. Can I make this? I cannot. There we go. And now we can make this thing. We can make that thing. Do one of those. Now let's do one of these. And something else that we need to do while we're here. Where is the wireless charger? Not transmitter. Wireless charger is what I want. I know there is one, or at least there used to be. I don't see it though. Oh, that's because that's refined storage. And I don't want refined storage, I want Ender IO. Well, let's see here. How about just wireless? I want that. There it is. I want that. Do I have? I do not. Alright, so now do this, do that, give that to me, thank you. And now we want to get range upgrades as well, because that is refined, or no, that isn't. That's Ender IO. Well, let's find out. Upgrades, item conduit, chargeable item mono. I don't think there is one actually, now that I think about it. I don't believe that there is one, but I do believe that I can take this and put it right there. And now all my stuff charges. Crafting monitor. Oh. There it is. Okay. I knew it was something. I just had to figure out which one it was I had to click on. And I didn't know that we don't have the range. We need more range. Okay, I put at range because I'm silly. It's getting late here, fellas. And ladies. Ladies and gentlemen. Man, I don't have one. Well, let's make that pattern. Put it inside one of our trusty things. So, range upgrade. Where did it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? The only reason we're doing it is because... I don't know, because I can. So, there you go. Now all I have to do is put this inside one of these here solderer ones. Probably that one. And then... What is cooking? Anything? Okay. Nothing's grinding either. Now I should be able to make that. And should craft. It's all done. There it is. Man, can't beat that with a stick. There we go, 48 blocks. Did all that for 8 more blocks. That's okay, because that means I can finally reach into my system when I'm over here. Only one? Thing sure is taking a while. Oh, it was 2. Yeah, we're going to have to get back into some immersive engineering here pretty soon. Because if you didn't know coke, I mean, look at that burn time. So that's a lot. Anyhow, we did what we came to do. And extra. So now we can charge our tools, charge our stuff all at the same time while eating a wonderful BLT. Alright guys, thanks for joining me in our quest for the ultimate automatic BLT. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope I explained it fairly decent. If you have any questions, let me know. It's just a pain in the butt with some of those NBT tags and everything else. But anyhow, it's your Mama's Nuggets. Thanks a lot, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you are new. And check out the links in the description for all the other Simpletons that play on the server. And all the other people you may have saw chat today and everything else. Thanks a lot. I will see you guys in the next episode.